Hey everyone, welcome back to Geek. In today's video, it's all about Frankenberry and Count Chocula.
Frankenberry, Count Chocula. Meow.
Let's do this. Here we have the 2021 Jada Toys Frankenberry and Count Chocula action figures. And let me tell you, these look so cool. The packaging, let me put Count Chocula aside for now, and we'll focus on Frankenberry first. But look at the packaging. It looks just like, this is a retro, obviously. I just picked this up this past 2021. Walmart, they absolutely love to have their family size. I wanted to get a smaller box, but they only sold them in family size. But this is the retro packaging. This is the packaging from the 70s that I grew up. But yeah, so let's put the cereal box aside and let's focus on this figure. So the packaging, bring that a little closer. So there's the front, side, the back. You can check all that out. Look at the, so we have Booberry on the left, or you're right, I'm not sure. But Frankenberry, Booberry, we have Fruit Brute, Yummy Mummy, and Count Chocula down at the bottom. So I'm wondering, are they going to come out with the rest of them? How cool would that be if they did? But yeah, so look at the side. It's kind of like a cereal box. Has all the ingredients here. We have a 1/12 scale action figure, includes accessories, alternate heads, cereal box, authentic retro styling, color quality paint 100%, collector quality sculpt 100%, points of articulation 21. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And we'll open him up. Check that out. How cool is that? Let's see if I can get in there a little bit better. Yeah, that looks really good. Now, I was unsure. I actually kind of wanted to keep it in the packaging, but I don't have a lot of room to display it like that. That would be the best way to display it. So for this video and for room space, I'm actually going to take them out and display them loose and put them with my monster cereal figures that I have, and I'll show you that at the end of the video. So let's open him up and check it out. Here's Frankenberry out of package, and I gotta say, he looks pretty awesome. So we do have his plastic coffin there. Check out the back of this. So we have Frankenberry, Count Chocula, and Booberry. A little bit newer style images. They have their cereal bowl, and yeah, that's pretty awesome background there. We have his alternate head with his mouth wide open, like he's frightened. So we have his steam gadgets. Very cool detail. In his classic pink colors. So he does have quite a bit of articulation. Head looks up pretty high. Doesn't look down much, but you wouldn't want him to anyways, would you? His arms raised that high. Arm comes in that. Does have wrist and some movement there, so he can hold his cereal in many different poses. And it does fit in really tight, which is good, because that's what you'd want. You'd want him to hold on to the cereal on the shelf and not fall. Looks good like that. So we do have quite a bit of leg movement here. We have some knee movement and some knee poppage too. So let's just check it out while it's off. So we do have pivot and pretty decent amount of movement there. Let's put that back in. Goes in nice and easy. And there we go. Look at these, even got strawberries on the fingernails. That's really cool. Yeah, I love this figure. So let's swap the head out and see what he looks like. Let's see if I can do that on camera without breaking it. Do I dare? There we go. Wow, look at that. Yeah, let's check that out. I'm just gonna lay it on for now. What do you think of that one? Ah! He is pretty heavy, so it will take a little bit of posing to get him to stand really good, but he does stay up pretty well. Just his legs are so skinny compared to his upper body, and it's got so many different articulated movements, so you got to get it just right. Let's take a quick peek at the cereal box. So it looks just like the front of the packaging or the original cereal box. Nothing on the side. And we do have, back in the day, probably the 70s, maybe 80s, on the back of the packaging, you could actually cut out this image and use it as a mask. I do remember that. That's pretty cool. Yep, cut out mask. I would assume that would be like the 70s when you could do that. But yeah, I absolutely love that. That's cool. But that looks pretty funny, huh? All right, let's go check out Count Chocula. So here is Count Chocula, the box next to the original box. And again, the images look like the original back in the day. Again, this is a retro from 2021 also. So let's move the original cereal box image away and we'll check out Jada Toys Count Chocula action figure. Looks cool. Side, we do have a little crease there, which is unfortunate, but again, we have one articulated head, one cereal box, color quality paint, 100%, collector quality sculpt, 100%, points of articulation, 21. Here is the back of the packaging, similar to Frankenberry. Shows the action figure, a little story of on the top here. If you want to read that, I will take a picture and snap that on there, right there. And yeah, so we have Blueberry, Frankenberry, and I do hope they make Fruit Brute and Yummy Mummy. That would be so cool. And Count Chocula down at the bottom also. So yeah, so here is. So is this like the mask that you would cut out? I wonder. That's pretty cool because on the back of the cereal box of Frankenberry was the image of Frankenberry also. So that's probably like the mask you would cut out. I don't think you're gonna cut it out here, but yeah, check out Count Chocula there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's see. Let me take another peek at Frankenberry in his box. Right here, and yeah, check that out. Yeah, so those are probably like the images that you would cut out. The back of the cereal box back in the 70s. Pretty cool. So here is Count Chocula out of package. Now the packaging was slightly different for Count Chocula. It actually had another, what do they call it? This the plastic coffin. Had another part to keep him in there a little bit tighter because he wasn't tied in there with those little plastic ties. He was just sitting in there, so he came out real easy after removing that. But yeah, so here is the insert. Looks just like Frankenberry's. Have all three ghosts, Frankenberry, Count Chocula, and Blueberry. with some of their images. Well, there's all images of Count Chocula through the years. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that must be the original 70s up until today. Yeah, I didn't notice that with Frankenberry. Let me check that out. So take a good look at that one, and let's take a look at Frankenberry. Yeah, so his images, as you can see, that's the 70s and so on. 70s there. He actually, when did the cereal come out? I think the cereal came out in, was it the 60s? I'll double check and post that in the video. And all the different styles of boxes too. And the commercial. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's so many different Easter eggs in this. These both look like they have the same, if I'm looking right. Yeah, except for the top image of the, like the top pictures have each character who they are. Here's a close look at Count Chocula, and does have the same articulation as Frankenberry, I do believe. So his arm goes up that high. Does have good amount of swivel here. His wrist has some movement and twist, as well as his head. But he has a neck. Frankenberry really didn't have a neck. Oh shoot. Oh, well that broke. That's not cool. So, bummer, man. And yeah. So these are a little fragile, it looks like. So it does have leg movement here. Some good. That'd be pretty cool, have him in a jumping position there. Just give a little super glue here or something. Not too big of a deal. Hot glue. Hot glue is the best because you can always change it. It's not permanent. But yeah, I'm almost afraid to take his head off now. So let's give that a shot. That come off pretty easy. And his cape comes off too, like that. And let's check out his other head. So there we go. We got his head on. And yeah, check out that face sculpt. That looks really cool. Compared to, which one do you like better? So he has his bug eyes, a little bit over paint right there, as you can see on his eyes. But yeah, so I'll probably switch over heads to the original head. I'm not sure. So let's put the cereal box in his hand. Hopefully that doesn't break. There we go. So he's all excited to have his Count Chocula with his bug eyes. Check that out. Stands pretty good. So there you go there. Let's take a good look at his outfit. Just chocolate brown and chocolatey face. Check out the cereal bowl. The cereal box. Looks just like the regular original packaging. General Mills up top. And there's again cut out mask back in the day. That's really, really cool. But yeah, I absolutely love these figures. Unfortunately, his arm broke, and maybe I'll contact Jada Toys or just super glue it. Hot glue it. I guess that's if you collect NECA, you're kind of used to this, unfortunately. So one thing I did notice about this figure is the peg holes. For some reason, so this is a NECA stand, and it fits pretty well. As you can hear it squeezing in. It fits pretty well with Count Chocula. But Frankenberry, on the other hand, same stand, it just doesn't quite, it's loose. And the hole's not deep enough. As you can see, it's not quite deep enough. So what I might do is use a little hot glue, put it there, because I don't want him falling on the shelf, because Count Chocula broke pretty easy, and if he falls off the shelf, that look on his face, that'll be real. So this is probably how I'll display both of my figures on the shelf. So here's a close look at my vintage and modern Monster cereal collection. So back here is the original 70s mail away. It's like a squeeze toy, and that's Frankenberry. Same here with Boo Berry and Fruit Brute. That's an original squeeze from the 70s. And Count Chocula back there. We do have the Funko Pops. And there's Frankenberry, Boo Berry, Count Chocula. And this is the soda can right here. Soda can, Count Chocula. And those are the mystery ones. The small one to the right there. And this is the cereal ones. This secret cereal surprise that came out this year. Again, there's Fruit Brute. Those are the Funkos. Boo Berry Funko. Yummy Mummy Funkos. And those two are Funkos. So the cereal ones that came in like General Mills cereals this past Halloween, the Boo Berry and Frankenberry were the rare ones. I mean, they sell for like $50 a piece on eBay. Count Chocula, I actually got a couple, and that's a rare one, but it's like one in every 25 boxes, something like that, which is not too bad. But yeah, so this is my collection, and there's Frankenberry, the new one that I just got from Jada Toys, and Count Chocula. I think he looks really good. So am I happy that I opened these figures out of box? I'm not happy that Count Chocula broke. I would probably have rather kept them in the box if I knew that was going to happen, but they do look pretty good displayed. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, do all that good stuff. And remember, we are all Geek Strong. Take care, everyone.
My name is Boo. Let me finish. Boo Berry.
So here is how to repair your broken NECA figure or Jada figure. So I have the heat gun. It's been going on for a few minutes, so it's nice and hot. It should be hot. So what you're going to want to do is figure out where you want the arm posed. So I might do it like, you could have it straight down, but I might have a little bit more of a dynamic pose. So let's throw some glue in this hole here. Squeeze the trigger, there we go. We got some glue in there. And again, this is hot glue, so it's not permanent, which is good. So I might have added a little too much, but I can clean that up. So I'll hold it there for a few. There we go. Take some of the extra off. Lift up his arm here. Clean some of that off. Again, it peels right away. Any extra spider. And these are good for like drool. You can use a drool on alien figures, which is really cool. But yeah, so it holds up pretty well. Look at that. It's not going anywhere. I mean, if I put pressure on it, I'm sure I could rip it right off. But as far as just like a pose like that, it's not going anywhere. It doesn't look too bad. See? Little glue there, but clean that up. And that's how you fix broken Jada or NECA figure movement. We did lose a leg. Check that out. It's like that. Just like Frankenstein, his leg keeps falling off. Good leg movement again. Quite a bit of movement there. Some leg twist. Again, that leg keeps falling. You gotta pose him just right. Oh, what an epic fail.